I have to admit that I'm a morning person. I wasn't always, but I am now. Even before I have any food or uh, coffee or tea in the morning, I sort of straighten up. I get up and I put on some clothing and I fold back the linens, and then I go downstairs and I open the front door if it's summertime to let in the cool air, my ongoing balancing of the air in the house because I don't like to use air conditioning. And then I go into the kitchen. And in the kitchen, I warm up some almond milk and add a teaspoon of instant coffee. And I laugh at myself because, I wasn't always this way. I remember when I used to have coffee beans, and I had to grind them up and make my coffee that way. In fact, I remember when I used to smuggle in coffee from France, French roast coffee, back in the 80s. And also, there was a thing called a Melita filter, and you ground your beans and you put them in the filter and you boiled water, and then you poured it into the filter and you watched it drip into this glass coffee pot, which could not be put on the stove; it would explode. That was before I discovered French presses, but now not so much. Some almond milk and instant coffee, and I take it out to the porch and I sit down. And it's very, very quiet at this time of the day out there. None of the neighbors are awake, or probably Doris is awake. She's sitting in her kitchen eating her oatmeal, and she's reading the Independent News, which is an 8-page newspaper, a local newspaper, gives her the news about the high school girls volleyball team and the hours for the pool that's opening for the summer, and the church rummage sale. Yeah, she's going to read about that. But there are 10 churches in this town. That's one church for every 480 people. But Doris doesn't go to any of them in town because she likes to go Sunday afternoons at 4 o'clock. So she and her son drive out of town 6 miles to go to the 4 o'clock service because she says they quick and they get to the point. She's a very, very practical churchgoer. And so I sit on the porch and I think how lucky I am and how very grateful. I'll see you all soon.